All right, where's my girl Jennifer Valentine? Time to dish on that juicy episode of Bachelor Canada last night. Kicked in the second episode with a trip to Nolans. Jen, let's go. First up, I love that they had to do some burlesque dancing right away, make them feel uncomfortable. Unfortunately, makes for good TV, and he gets to test out the girls to see who's willing to actually go far for his love. What did you think of the girls?
I love the fact that they're in New Orleans. What great trips they are experiencing. I have always wanted to go to New Orleans. And yeah, the burlesque dancing, amazing. You know, what a way to show your personality. And they have different personalities, like Chantel, the pastor, who was, you know what, I'm sorry, Dee, but she is just the cutest thing, cute as a button. And she was a little bit nervous to do this.
She is, but what is with, she is like something out of a Disney character. You know, everything's like, it's unbelievable to see how sugary sweet she is. And interesting to see the Playboy model, Melissa Marie, was actually not very good at this sexy dancing. Even though she is a Playboy model, everybody was surprised to see her not do well.
I just want to ask you if you will
Well, she said that she knows how to pose, but she doesn't necessarily know how to dance. And that kind of makes sense. And you're right, she is like a Disney character. She did get the rose, so he's fallen for whatever she's given. I like her.
She is super, super sacred and sweet, but you know, at the same time, she really did have to stretch herself to be able to even pull that off because it went against everything that she is. So she deserved the rose. Now, next group date, a smaller group date, this time Las Vegas, like you said. Boom, awesome trips on this. And interesting to see that you had Whitney going against her nemesis. Whitney was talking a lot of smack. Cara, who we were rooting for, who is so athletic, can't drive a Cara because she was off the track.
I will do everything in my power to get.
Dina, you always make me laugh. No, she cannot drive a Cara, but you know what? I have one thing to say. Whitney is confident, and I've always said it's not necessarily the pretty girl that gets the guy, it's the confident girl. And you know what I say? Go Whitney, go Whitney, go Whitney, go Whitney, go Whitney.
She did. She's the one that once again was able to get that single alone time with the guy. She cannot be beaten. I'm curious though, is she in this to play the game because she said, I never lose? Or does she just want to really find love, or does she just want to beat the other girls and win his heart? I don't know. I'm not sold on her yet. There's something weird there. I hope I'm wrong because he seems to be smitten already. Now let's talk about the one-on-one date. This girl, Laura B, she didn't really stick out to me last week, and yet she's the one that got the one-on-one. I thought it was kind of a boring date, but at the same time, there seemed to be chemistry there, which was a bit of a shock.
There is total chemistry between them. She got the Julia Roberts date, the pretty woman date. Who doesn't want this date? And she rocked, but became a little insecure at the end, which was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, and you know what? Whitney was seething when she saw her get presented with a Cavalli dress and gorgeous jewels. She wanted in on that and thought she deserved it. Listen, whoever gets it, good for them. It's a draw. And you're right, he didn't like that she was showing so much insecurity. Listen, that's the name of the game. That's how it works. He's going to have relationships with other women. That's what you signed up for. But I guess it's one thing to know and a very difficult thing to actually live through when it happens. Then he wakes up Anna at 5:30 in the morning. He is the one, he broke the rules for her last week. She is the one rather, and presented her with an extra rose. And he said, listen, we need some one-on-one time. And she really touched my heart, talking about losing her mom to cancer when she was 14, and then her sister was a runaway, and they had a really nice chemistry. She's now my new fave.
This week.
Oh, Dina, I am totally agreeing with you 100%. Anna is my fave. And this date to Fino Island, Vancouver Island, this was beautiful, sweet, genuine. I love spontaneous dates. I love rule breakers. And she said she can see herself falling in love with him. And oh, I'm voting for her.
And go Hudson Bay Stripes in that too. I love it. I love the Canadiana in this. It is so great. When it came down to the rose ceremony, he didn't like the fact that the Playboy model Melissa Marie was feeling very uncomfortable because she had to leave her child behind. So he didn't give her a rose. He let her go because he could see it was causing harm. And interesting because we have Michelle V, who was just devastated at the end in an exclusive interview at 9:20 on City News Channel. So make sure you watch BT Extra because we're going to see if she's doing okay. She was really upset.
Can I say that I think that she is beautiful, and I am so surprised that he let her go. Gorgeous girl, and she actually said that she there's a possibility that she'll never find the person that she's looking for. I say, don't say that. Don't say that, Michelle V, because you're gorgeous, you're young, you are definitely going to find that guy, and good luck to her. So I'm so excited that you're interviewing her on Breakfast Television this morning.
Thanks, Jen. Always a good time. And we're going to do this again next Thursday because, of course, we are keeping up with every single Bachelor Canada episode 9:30 right here, Citytv on Wednesday nights, at Bachelor CA on Twitter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
I think there's a very real possibility that I'll never find the person I'm looking for, because he just falls crazy in love with me and wants to spend their entire life with me. And that's just not the cards for me. I don't know.